you met your husband in church.
Mm-hmm.
We're sitting today talking to you in another church home.
Yes.
So obviously you have maintained your faith throughout this process. Many folks would probably become mad at the church, mad with God. You know, I met a man in church. I thought there was no way this could happen to me. What has allowed you to not become angry, bitter, or what have you?
Well, to be honest with you, I was angry with God because in my mind, God is all knowing. He knows everything.
Mm-hmm.
And so I wanted to know, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you share with me that he was positive? But when I sat down and I thought about it, would I have listened? Because this man proposed to me. He's going to marry me. And I was excited about that. I probably wouldn't have heard anyway. He may have. I didn't hear him.
So had this man disclosed to you that he was HIV positive, are you saying that you probably likely would have still married him and maybe just practiced safe sex throughout the marriage?
That is not what I'm saying.
Okay. You're
No.
saying if God had disclosed
The Lord.
to you, okay.
We're talking about the Lord.
Yes.
No, had he disclosed to me that he was positive, I wouldn't have married him because I wasn't educated enough.
Yeah.
What I would have done was been his friend.
Mm-hmm.
I know I would have been his friend,
Okay.
but I wouldn't have married him.
Had you ever been married before?
No.
Okay. So your first marriage, meet a man in church. You think because you met in church, it's probably pretty safe to let your guard down a little bit.
Oh, I threw caution all the way to the wind. What?
Yeah.
In the cell. I let it go.
Yeah.
I'm marrying a preacher.
Yeah.
In church. I'm in church. I didn't need to know. Well, during that time, I was living off the myth of what was said about HIV.
Mm-hmm.
You either had to be a prostitute, a drug addict, or gay. I was none of the above.
Mm-hmm.
So I was none of the above, so I didn't inquire.
Yes.
And I went with the flow.
Did you ever, once you all were diagnosed, did he ever disclose to you how he contracted the disease?
He did.
And if so, was he one of the above?
He was.